Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Golf. Hope you're having a great day and even better week. Today we're talking about Caddy Daddy's newest travel bag, and this is the Enforcer. We've gone on a couple trips with this thing and have beaten the snot of it, and I want to give you my honest feedback of this is a bag should you look to get down the road. So first, let's talk about kind of the multiple materials here. Hard shell, I would say head covering. I'm not sure what exact terminology they want to use. With a very cool, their logo that you guys can probably see, but also this material has this almost like carbon fiber look. Oh, this is very cool look. Also has the Caddy Daddy thing here, which we love. Some handles. I love, and I talked to these guys, I love this rubber handle. I think it feels super good in the hands. Love what it does. Huge caster wheels here on the bottom, and these are probably going to break my table, and then some stoppers for your going. But I want to get into all the options, really, with the Enforcer has. So you can get it with what they call their North Pole, which I think is a great name. This has what they call their North Pole. This is when we'll show you guys how we use this. You put this in the bag all the way down, and we'll extend this out and kind of show you guys how this works. Super easy to use. And you can see there's little pins here, so you can kind of change on how tall this goes. So super easy to use. I'm just going to drop this guy in here now. So let's get into the features of this thing, how it works. You can see it's padded kind of throughout. Also padded in the head area. What I tell everybody is certainly if you're going to use this type of travel cover, any travel cover, not this particular one, protect your driver heads. I know some people take the driver heads off. It's not a bad idea, and put them in the pocket and all your woods, but really however you want to do it. So this also, and I'll show you how this works, it has some kind of ties in here so you can kind of snap this bad boy in. Flip this guy around. You can see the detail that Caddy Daddy goes to with keeping this thing in great shape. A lot of protective material. This is, I don't know what nylon they're using. I'm sure it's some type of ballistic nylon. It's incredible detailing. There's also, and I'll show you guys on here, some other storage. Great place to put your shoes or a change of clothes right in here, which we love. All metal zippers. Again, I've been gone on a record a number of times. Caddy Daddy's products are probably some of the best, if not the best, quality materials in the golf space. They're really hardy. This is not, it may be a name you're not familiar with, but I can tell you of all the bags and travel gear we test, this is one of the best that we will see every year. Super high quality. Again, riveted in for the handle. Has a business card holder with Velcro, which I like, so it doesn't lose. I'm amazed at how many brands have a business card holder and it's open-ended. And where do you think that business card goes? So I like how they've done theirs. Same pockets on both sides, so there's storage on both. But really the important thing is, can this hold my bag or not? So what I have done is I've taken Caddy Daddy's biggest bag, which is their new cart bag. Don't mind me. Just to see if this thing fits. I normally don't travel with a cart bag. I'm going to be very honest with you. I normally take kind of a smaller stand bag with me. So, but I wanted to see if this thing would fit in here. So let's get this fat guy in here. There's my driver. There's the stiff arm, and I'll turn this over. It used to be called the stiff arm. They call it the North Pole. So you want that thing all the way to the top. Make sure it's taller than your driver, or kind of defeating the purpose. You may have to squish this down a little bit here. Okay, nope, just had to move some things around. So we got that side in. Now squish down a little bit. This is a big cart bag. This is not a small bag. And voila, you are off and running, as they say. So what I noticed when I've used this, and there are some snaps, some buckles in here. I'll show you guys just to finish this off. So once you're loaded, you are good with this thing. As you guys can see, this bag fits in here tight. Not a lot of rattle. There is a handle here that's Velcro. I highly recommend using this. I will see if I can get some footage of us using this in the airport. If not, My cameras were going wonky last week. So if I don't have it, I assure you it works great. Again, what I do and what everyone probably does is probably just pull it by this handle. I like what they've done with these rubber handles. I think one of the things you learn, unfortunately, the hard way, is when you're traveling and you have, a bad handle, not a soft rubber handle. These become very fatiguing carrying these through an airport. I've been through Myrtle Beach's airport. I've been through Portland's airport. I've been through all over with bad bags, and they don't. It makes it very painful between carrying a suitcase and this and anything else. Probably a backpack for most of us. It's very daunting. But this has held up really well. Again, my emphasis with this particular one is on the quality. There's only so much you can really do with these bags. I like this new hard shell top. I think it's kind of a neat hybrid of all of these ones. Again, riveted in. I think Caddy Daddy, I'm not 100% sure. I think they still have a 1-year or 2-year warranty. I'll put it up here. But you will not be disappointed getting this. Again, you guys can use our discount for this to save some money as well. But again, one of those great features, and I think it's $199. I'll double check. I could be wrong, but I'll put the price up here. But one of the better bags, certainly one of the best travel bags we've used in a long time. And again, I didn't know what to think of this, but I really liked it. So earlier is how small this gets for storage reasons, and I'll put pictures up of it. But it's super easy to put kind of away where some of these have a lot of. They're huge and they're hard to store. This one kind of gets really basically it's this size, which we really like. But if you have any questions on the Caddy Daddy or any of their bags or any of their travel gear, let us know. Again, this one in particular comes with, which I like, they call it the North Pole now. And again, if you haven't seen one of these, I like to call them a stiff arm, but it's basically the same thing. Anyway, so these fold down, super easy to store. I highly suggest if you're going to get a storage bag to get a stiff arm or the North Pole as they call it, but really like it. This also comes off, for those who are wondering, this little piece comes off. So if you want to store it somewhere, like in a bag, you have the ability to do that as well. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. This is the new Enforcer by Caddy Daddy. Definitely one in the top, I'd say 3 or 4 of our favorite carrying bags, or our favorite travel bags for 2025 going into 26. If you have any questions on this, again, let us know, and we will certainly try to be any help that we can. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Thanks, guys.